Today we're working on some KTM Explorer suspension, and I'm going to explain to you the differences between the compression and rebound in the fork and what we actually do to fix it. Okay, here are the parts. This is actually the rebound rod, which has a mid-speed valve, rebound valving, piston, like a normal fork. This is the compression, which I can't really find what it does. It really maybe on really hard impacts with a lot of oil flow, it might create a little bit of dampening, but it really doesn't do much. I don't know what you call this. I kind of call it an Explorer valve. Here you can see the way it works. It's got big holes, a lot of oil flow, doesn't really do much. Now what we do is we basically take this setup with the parts you see here, and everything you can buy kits from other shops that are very expensive, but everything can be sourced through KTM. So I put all this stuff, take this off, put all this on this rod like this, and then we valve both sides, compression, rebound, they both become the same. Now stock, they have no compression clickers on either side. They both have valving, but no clickers, no adjustments. Everything's done on the top. So what I do is I obviously utilize these pistons, this valving, and I get these from KTM. Have compression clickers, so I put these pistons and I valve it to what I want the bike to do, the type of terrain and the riding you're going to do. The rebound cartridge, another thing, has the hydraulic bottoming thing, no holes at all, so it creates pressure, displaces the oil through the valving. The compression one uses the older one used this with all these holes, so when the cartridge rod goes in there to displace oil through the valving, it just shoots out the top, creating no pressure, no damping. The newer ones have a much smaller hole. And what I do, you can either buy these like this with no holes. A lot of people sell them. Lehner sells them. Racetech sells them. Several people sell them. But when people don't want to spend that much money, I've actually tested this a lot and worked it where I drill and tap, and I only tap it halfway so it'll tighten. And I use a set screw, red Loctite, tighten it down as tight as you can. It will not move. It's in there good. It totally plugs the hole, and they work just fine. As far as the shock goes, we basically just revalve it and put the proper spring for the rider's weight and what he's doing with the bike, and then we like to replace it with a bladder conversion instead of the floating piston, which creates more friction, more heat, doesn't absorb the little bumps as well as the bladder does. We change it out to a bladder conversion. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it helped you and gave you a little bit of insight into the WP Explorer fork. And if you would like to continue watching our channel, please like and subscribe. It's very important that you subscribe. And leave in the comments if you have any questions or you would like us to discuss any other parts of suspension that you would like to learn about.